we remember. Don't blame the koalas. Oj, oj, oj. What an intro. Oh, the beat drop though. 2002, Don't Blame the Koalas is an Australian kids show. We meet the man who will take Man United back to its glory. Oh, football!
12-year-old rookie Mark King. It's absolutely
Where's the crowd? Oh, he's doing.
Young King's a football wizard. We know United paid a record 50 million for him, but boy...
Even though if Eric Ten Hag paid that much, we still suck though. Manchester United, what are we doing, huh?
Real champion can pull this one off.
I missed it. Oh no, don't do it. Oh what?
Mark!
Oh! Leave some slip over club! What the?
Here comes
Oh no!
the big Brazilian lady.
Ostrich! Oh! I didn't know kangaroos' legs were that small. Nice production.
Mark, answer me!
Why don't you try Marco Polo?
Can this young 12-year-old become the biggest superstar in football history?
No. It was a gunshot.
Mark, what's the matter with you? Couldn't you hear me? Busy. No, you're not. Why didn't you answer me?
That's Kate,
Oh.
sister. Real drama queen.
What?
So if you were drowning at sea,
He's talking to us. Breaking the fourth wall.
see?
It's Mrs. Medlow.
What?
Oh.
Chris says... You gotta come.
Oh no. Our main characters are Mark, Kate and Chris, siblings. We start sad with Mrs. Medlow, their aunt, passing away.
Mrs. Medlow's been with us all our lives. Me and my two brothers, that is. She was our great aunt, but she hated being called auntie. So we called her Mrs. Medlow. She was the nicest, smartest, kindest. She was the best.
It is true. Old people, elderly, grandma. So be nice to the old folks. Just have a nice conversation with them. We'll make the day. I will let it slide in Mercedes.
What?
You know, the park and everything.
Chris reckons Mrs. Medlow's given it to some relatives of hers.
Oh.
Of ours too.
What relatives?
It's always the same thing. When someone passed away, the rest of the family, oh, who will get this, who will get that? Oh, yeah. So who will inherit this Wallaby Park?
These relatives are going to take over the park.
Yeah, that's the goal, all right. Mrs. Medlow is very insistent that the park be kept in the family.
How come we never met them?
Because they're in England, aren't they?
England.
And they've got money, too. Real money. They're going to help us put Wallaby Park on the map. Nothing will be impossible.
We meet the kings. They are not kings. Rich family, but not wealthy.
This is impossible. These papers must be wrong. They have to be.
Sorry about this. Mummy's never been very good at business things. And since Daddy died, but she's had a bit of a tough time of it.
Why don't we go home?
I really like this breaking the fourth wall. It's really interesting talking to us.
According to Mr. Fitch, we can't afford tea.
What are you talking about?
We're poor.
Poor?
Poor.
Of course we're not poor. Only poor people are poor. And we're not. Poor people. Poor?
What?
Guess what, everybody? What? Gemma's poor.
What is this?
That's impossible.
I'm afraid, Gemma, your father's business struck rather a hard time shortly before he died. He had to sell everything.
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 Thank goodness we still have the house.
Before Gemma's father passed away, he sold everything to pay the bills. Now they have zero in the bank, but they're having something special, located in
Australia.
I am not.
What? No, that's no wonder because they're complaining. This is the house. That's not a regular house. Oh.
Where's Gregory?
Blowing himself up, hopefully.
We'll go to Australia, sell this sheep farm or whatever it is, make lots of money and then come home.
I think Mum and Gemma are about to have a fearful argument. I think they love arguing. I think that's why they get on so well.
I like this
Pay
shit.
for the tickets.
First class or business?
Economy.
What?
You spoil little brat!
Mommy, this is so unfair.
I'm sorry, but times are tight.
Economy?
It won't hurt you.
Oh, that's what happens when you don't teach the kids what money value actually is. Oh,
No. Come and have some tea, darling.
I'm
darling.
busy.
All right, but keep out of Daddy's study, will you?
Really, daddy study?
I know I said I wouldn't come in here, but it is a major crisis. Here's England with me standing up. Here's Australia. But look what happens when I stand up there. I'm upside down and in serious danger of getting sucked.
England, Australia, upside down, the classic.
This is the final call for flight 542 to Sydney. Could the King
I like this edit.
Here's your ticket, Gregory.
Oh,
Start with your
don't give your ticket to your kid home
Or
alone.
something.
They will lose it.
Where's Gemma? 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 Nobody could possibly recognise you in that.
Everyone is noticed you more now.
Nobody could possibly recognise you in that get-up.
Oh, look, there's Gemma. Hi, Gemma.
Hey, Gemsy.
We're just going to boring old Miami.
Sorry, we can't chat on
What? First thing, how they can go in Miami? Second thing, how are they going by themselves? What?
Ordinary tourists, so that we don't draw attention to ourselves.
That's the lad. Just walk straight
Oh no
through
no
the
no 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 no!
We got a 637.
636?
I repeat, a 637.
What?
All right, let me get this straight. You say that you placed these magnets in your shoes and hat so that when you get to Australia, you won't fall into outer space. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Suppose I believe this incredible story of your sons. Perhaps you would care to explain why your daughter is travelling in disguise.
I'm just like this because I don't want any of my school chums to see that I'm travelling in economy class.
Why?
Because nobody travels in economy class, do they?
I do.
Do you?
Indeed I do.
I really think these are kids nowadays. This for real. Oh, just in front of the iPads, mommy. Oh, you need to teach your kid how mom teach me how much money values, and your kid will be raised like me, strange little weird kid.
Take these people to their plane.
SWAT team.
I am so embarrassed.
Isn't this great? Our very own police escort. Everyone will think we're famous.
The Kings are British, aren't they? That'll help them through.
The Kings will be all right. It's Australians I feel sorry for. They won't know what's here.
The show's follow-up with the Kings arrive at Australia. Things get real awkward between the families. First thing Mr. Kings do is call the real estate agent to see how much the property is worth. The rest get real scared. They're gonna sell! But luckily they read the testament once again, and it says they can't sell the property until Kate and Mark turns 21. So the park is saved! So the Kings has now to stay in Australia. It's a really fun show, very cool with the breaking the fourth wall, and very interesting with the fast-paced editing, just like YouTube nowadays. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Oh, don't blame the koalas. Oh, hope you bring back some nostalgia for you. I'll see you the next time. Goodbye. Here's a fun fact. I've seen a lot in TV. Australian airports are really difficult to check in because the security is on max.